Hi, I'm Dave Brodsky, producer, host of the Rhythms of New York, and I would like to introduce our new co-host today, the one, the only, the fabulous
The Jaganese.
Jaganese rhymes with mayonnaise.
Yes, they always make fun of it.
I know, that's what I do. Well, Dee, welcome to the Rhythms of New York.
Thank you so much, Dave, for having me here.
Well, you're welcome. You know, as our loyal audience knows, I have been involved in the Philippine American community for a number of years.
Right.
And when an opening came up for a co-host, I immediately thought of Dee. And you know why that is?
I don't know.
Well, first of all, you're attractive.
Thank you.
2, you're articulate. And 3, you know about the entertainment business because you are involved in the entertainment business, correct?
That's true.
So tell our audience a little bit about yourself. Now, you came from the Philippines about 10 years ago, correct?
True, yeah.
Okay. And
I came from the Philippines 10 years ago, and
you settled here in New York.
and I'm very, very active with the community. I volunteered with Philippine Independence Day, cultural show, and right now I'm doing I'm into entertainment business, and
Right, you have
I
your
have
own
my own
entertainment
company.
company, right?
Yeah,
Well, tell our audience a little about that. What do you do? What's the name of the company?
company's name is the Boss Entertainment.
You're the boss?
I think so. Yeah.
I always thought I was the boss, but apparently she's the boss.
Yeah.
Right?
You're the boss.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss here, but you're the boss elsewhere.
Okay.
Right? So tell our audience a little bit about what you do. What type of shows do you do?
Oh, well, Dave, I really love music, so I did this live band with open mic concept. So I wanted also the crowd to be very active with my bands who's doing the show. So it's really, really fun.
You work in venues throughout the New York City metropolitan area.
True. Yeah, it's in Manhattan and Queens area.
And you do
And
some stuff
eventually, I wanted to do
expand.
it tri-state. Yeah. Soon.
Well, I think that's very, very interesting
But
what you do.
but the very, very interesting is I get to sing with the band.
Right. You get to sing with the band too?
Oh yeah.
See, I can't sing. I just host and produce. I can't sing, but she can sing. She looks good. She's a co-host, right?
Thank you.
Well, you know, you love music. I love music. We know our audience loves your music because they watch the show.
True.
And we pre-screen all the bands that appear on the Rhythms of New York. And we have a band today called Blue Mellon Pop. They're not blue. They're not a melon.
And they're not a
And
pop.
they're not a pop. Why are they called Blue Mellon Pop? Well, stay tuned and find out.
True.
You know, we have an audience with us today. So the audience, a huge audience. We love an audience because we get feedback from the audience. Audience, please give yourself a hand.
Yeah.
Our audience has been drinking a lot of Slap Energy tonight. And also eating a lot of Philippine snacks that we have.
Snacks, yeah. They love it.
Well, it's a lot of fun here. In fact, we even have a band called Paper June who wants to be on the program.
I love Paper June.
So,
Yeah.
so Paper June will be on the program, a future program. And we'd like to thank everybody who works with us upstairs, behind the scenes. We have, working his magic fingers, our friend John Moran.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
our director. We have a great stage crew. And we have a friend of mine who I've known since high school. And we attended college. He actually has a full head of hair. He comes to a lot of our taping. He's actually working with us today as our stage manager, counting down. His name is Keith Murphy. Please give Keith a hand.
Yeah.
Keith is shaking his head here. One day we'll actually get Keith and his wife to be on the program. His son comes to our shows too, and he also acts as a stage manager. We have a lot of fun here, and we know that everybody loves our program. We love Blue Mellon Pop. We know you love Blue Mellon Pop. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Mellon Pop.
Hey! Giving all that sunlight for me. And after all the tears that I was crying, the world won't stop till the day I die. Oh, watch out the winter earth. Floating along with the clouds, and see me searching all around. Follow, 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 follow. Hey! Feeling like one, facing fire. And a purpose out in ecstasy. Let us fulfill what you desire. Oh baby, won't you help me to remain? Now listen, watch out for the road. Love got me back to the earth. Floating along in the clouds, see me searching all around. Follow, 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 follow. Hey! I got something I want you to know. Can't hide it. Really got these stones to the wall. The feeling's so strong to feel. Somehow we're on fire. Like we're on fire. Like we're on fire. With one desire. Hey! Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave Brodsky. You're watching the Rhythms of New York.
And this is D. Jaganese. Here with us today is Blue Mellon Pop.
Will, Kiko, Jeff.
And June.
Welcome, guys, to the Rhythms of New York.
Thank you, thank you, Dave, for having us.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves. How did you form the band Blue Mellon Pop?
Way back in high school, actually, me and Surfin actually we've been a high school band
Here in Queens, New
here
York.
in Queens, New York. Yeah, and then suddenly, I met a drummer named Aris, and then he asked me, like he's gonna form a band, and then that's when I told Surfin that, hey, come check us out, let's get back in together and start making music.
Now, June, so you were one of the guys who formed the band, right?
Yes.
So can you introduce your guys? We
Oh, yeah.
have our friends, Kiko
Mm-hmm. Hello.
and
This-
Jeff. Kiko.
How's it going?
So Kiko, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I was introduced to Will and June at one of their shows, and we became friends immediately. They need a photographer, and after that, they need a bass player, and then
So you're a photographer and a bass player.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Comes in handy.
He doesn't shoot anymore.
No, he doesn't shoot anymore.
He doesn't shoot anymore. He just plays with us.
And from what I understand, Jeff's the new guy on the block, right? The
Yeah.
drummer.
Yeah, been here for like the last 4 years, I guess.
So how did you come to meet these guys and join the band?
Actually, I went to school with Will and June.
Mhm.
I remember back when June here used to have platinum blonde hair and spiky
Platinum
up.
blonde hair.
Spiky platinum blonde hair. So he was actually.
And I
the,
bet he had a lot of it too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was actually the scary guy that walks around the hallways. People used to like try to stay away from him. But,
Back
you
in
know,
high school
back
or
in high
stay in
school.
the studio?
Both. He has a lot of energy, so people
Uh-huh.
misunderstand him and stuff like that. But I was always cool with him and stuff like that. And then after graduation, I ended up working at a restaurant. They actually one day just popped out of nowhere into my restaurant and asked me if I wanted to play drums with them. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll check it out. And heard the music, I actually liked it, so I kept playing with the band.
Now, we talked in a previous segment about the name Blue Mellon Pop. Now, they're not blue,
No, they're not melon.
and they don't pop, but do you snap and crackle?
No.
No.
We just rock.
You just rock, right? Rock on.
Yeah, we just play
How did you
music.
come up with the name Blue Mellon Pop?
It's
The Reader's Digest condensed version, the
Well-
short version.
all right. Well, it's probably from the crazy lady that we saw in Dunkin' Donuts. Because I've been sitting there for like hours and hours trying to figure out a band's name. But then this lady came out, like, you know, like this freaking crazy lady that with the newspaper. It's like, oh, here, see what you can find here. And, you know, June wrote Blue Mellon. Then next thing you know, he was going to put pop something.
Pop star.
Yeah, some stuff like that. So yeah, we just came up with that. I, was like, I like the ring, you know.
So you chose the name Blue Mellon Pop. How long have you been performing?
With these guys.
Well, as the name Blue Mellon Pop, as the band.
Since 2005
hmm
or earlier, right? 2005, yeah, since 5 years.
Now tell me a little bit about your sound. What is Blue Mellon Pop? Tell our audience who you are and why they should care about you.
Well, we do a lot of mixture of dub, hard rock, and like rock and roll, like early 70s stuff.
So now you're a little bit calm here, but you guys have a lot of energy, especially you.
And they're like fashionista
Yeah,
too.
Fashionistas, you can
Yeah.
tell. Two guys wearing hats, if that's what you call them, and T-shirts. They actually dressed up. I'm wearing a tie. You're wearing a nice dress. These guys are just, well, I don't know.
And Will, I like your hair.
Thank you. Yeah,
I like
you
your
guys
hair
scared- you
too.
guys
I wish I
scared me,
had
so,
some.
yeah. I'll give you some, like, when
Okay.
I decide to cut it. I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, yeah. Our sound is more like try to blend like a lot of different style, like it's a fusion, like and it's like I want to experiment, like to go beyond what's like what people perceive as rock, and I want to go beyond it, and see what happens from there. I mean, like to be an artist, I mean you have to break the norm and just be who you are. People are gonna like you, people are gonna hate you.
Well, we know that people do like you. You perform
Right.
all over the area, and your concerts are well attended. Now, I know that you have a new album out. Tell me a little bit about your album. It's called,
Undertone.
you have 5 tracks. It's a 5-track EP. You're doing 2 of the songs today here in the Rhythms of New York studio. Tell us a little bit about the album.
Well, like I said, it's a mixture of like different sound that we try to to put out there, but the undertone of rock, it's still there. Like it's basically like we try to like get our influences, like their knowledge into the music. So
Now, our writing session is like all 4 of you get together.
yeah.
You talk about what you want, what you sound like, and everybody collaborates, correct?
Well, yeah, basically, yeah. But we try not to, like try to like have like one sound. Like we try to like, we try to like mix a lot of things, basically. Go ahead.
Yeah, what happened is that, I mean, we do come up with songs, like we play live, but in the production process, like pre-production, like prior to recording, everything changes.
Yeah, that's
I mean, it depends, like, what we're looking after, I mean.
Do you
just-
produce your own tracks?
Yeah, we basically produce our own tracks, I mean. We have a makeshift studio. I mean, I try to make my
You
own.
want to say something,
Makeshift.
Kiko?
No,
Kiko,
What about you, Jeff?
just he'll smile.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, this guy actually, like he had to study sound engineering, which I think he's
Well,
pretty.
who? Kiko?
Uh,
Oh, June.
surfing here. He's the one who like basically produced it, and like not to be biased, but I think like he did a good job to it.
Mhm.
Good job.
I try.
Oh, come on, man. Like, really. So any any bands or artists wants to record, like contact this guy.
Wow.
So the product placement.
And you're wearing your shirt is with Philippine map.
Pride.
What kind of pride? Never mind.
Philippine Pride. Well, Jeff, you haven't said anything today. Come on.
Yeah.
Our audience
Yeah.
wants to hear Jeff,
El
and they want to
Tigre,
hear
El
Kiko,
Tigre.
too.
Kiko.
Wait for Jeff to.
I'm the drummer of the band, so I'm supposed to be the wild one, but I'm actually the one, I think I'm the most grounded one. And I'm the one that,
Do you guys agree with that?
No,
we
no,
vote
no,
on
no,
that?
no, 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 no. That's not true. That's not
No.
true.
This guy gets crazy when he's drunk.
Uh-huh.
I'm like the den, I'm the den mother actually. I try to keep them together.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
They're the rock stars.
You're all rock stars. I mean, you've been rocking here. We have an audience today with us, and our audience loves Blue Mellon Pop. Give them a hand, please.
Thank you.
Thanks.
How about you, Kiko?
Oh, I'm the quiet one.
You're quiet.
Everybody is quiet right now, but when they sing, they're really, really loud. Now, we love to have the band Blue Mellon Pop. I like to say it.
Blue Mellon Pop.
Okay, let the studio audience say it. Come on, all together. Blue
Blue Mellon Pop.
We love the band Blue Mellon Pop. We'd like to thank you for being on the show with us today. We have Will
And Kiko
and Jeff,
and June.
and they are Blue
Blue
Mellon
Mellon
Pop.
Pop.
Thank you for watching The Rhythms of New York, along with the Blue Mellon Pop.
Everyone is waiting and wasting all the time. Things are passing all over the day is just alright. Garrison on the night and fade out with just right. One way don't shine. See how far we can go. By holding you, be our friend and take me home. Still breathing, so you will I still breathe. Time is getting old now, but how could I insist? You only can say now, yeah. One way I know it's right. See how far we can go. By holding you, be a friend and take me home. One way no side to see how far we can go. By holding you, be a friend, just take me out. Thank you, thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave Brodsky. Thank you for watching The Rhythms of New York.
This is the Dragonese.
We'd like to thank our band Blue Mellon Pop for being on the show.
Will, Kiko, Jeff, and June.
Please watch the credits at the end of the show for more information about Blue Mellon Pop. Thank you for watching.
Break it down. Night on the flowers. Hey. Put the finger in my power and taste the challenge. Sweet and sour, with the magic of the sour, with the magic of the sour. Sweetness of desire. Hey! Sweetness of desire. Sweetness of desire. Oh, oh, and fill the ends with blood and fire. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, oh, ooh. Whoa, a two, a three, a four. Unite, we fight! Unite, we fight! We fight! Unite, we fight! Unite, we fight! We fight! Unite, we fight! Unite, we fight! The blood! Unite, we fight! Unite, we fight! The blood! Wow! Walk around and get down by this round. Just the clowns to get down by this round. Inject the mind with finger rhyming line. Infect the minds, the hearts still feel fine. Do you feel fine? I feel fine, and I still feel fine, yeah. Take it away, guitar man. Unite!